What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, GGFOREX. Now in today's video we are going to talk about smart charts. Is it worth it? A lot of you guys have been DMing me and asking me questions about it. What journey I'm on, what course am I on, is the platform any good? So in this video I'm going to be talking about the good points, the bad points, and just overall, should you invest your money? It's going to get serious. You're going to have some things that you're not going to like and other things that you are going to like. Let's get into it. Let's do it. So, anyway, good news, guys. I've got a haircut booked in 6 days. So you won't see this failed 90s Leonardo DiCaprio haircut. And I am 26 tomorrow, which is terrifying. Yeah, anyway, let's carry on with the video, let's not get distracted. So, smart charts, good points. We'll start off with the positives, shall we? I love the platform. I love how it's just easy to risk manage. I can set 2%, I can drag my entries, my take profits and my stop losses, and wherever I put them on the charts, it automatically adjusts my risk for me. I don't have to do any calculations, I don't have to work out cost per pips, I don't have to work out lot sizes. It just does it, and I've got nothing to worry about. Other things, journals. It journals everything I'm doing, so it knows what strategies I'm good at, what times of the day, what times of the week, what times of the month. Everything. It journals everything automatically, so I don't have to go through, write it down in a book, fill pens and pads out all the bloody time. So I know what I'm succeeding on, so I can just concentrate on those areas at that particular time of the day. Because I know I'm most successful on a Thursday. Great, I'm trying to make that more days of the week, but at the moment apparently not so. But really, the journal side, the risk management side, by not having to do any maths, is just super great. I like how it's easy to lay out the screens. There's no weird pop-ups, there's no weird messages. It's just really clean, it's easy and simple to use. So the software side is amazing. However, it does cost a bit. So I think it's roughly 100, I could be wrong, but just research it yourself. $190 a month, I think. $190 a month, and you get access to the smart charts. You got the training, built-in smart charts as well. So if you are, this is where things get a bit weird. If you are really new to trading and you want to know what a pip is and what the market does, you know, I say that loosely because I'll explain in a second. You know, what the market does, how you enter a trade, how you exit a trade, what you should kind of look for understanding some sort of like candle patterns, not fully in depth, but kind of. Then that side is really good if you're like super basic with the training. But now we go into the negatives, okay? The training that you get with Smart Charts, so they have an offer where, well, I did it, where you get the software for free by paying to get coaching from them. So you get a coach, you get the software, you get the training in Smart Charts, and you get like free coaching calls. When I say free coaching calls, I mean like free, number 3 coaching calls for like free half-hour sessions. For about 6 months or a year, depending on what you do, and that's about it. But that costs £3 right? So you get the software for free, which is £1,000 a year, or £149 a month. Yeah, it's £149 a month. Or you pay to learn from them, get coached by them, and you get the software for free. So that's what I did at the start because I didn't know much else. Okay, some of you on this can see where this is going. I won't mention any names, but yeah. The software is great, but the training isn't good. It is good if you're really basic, but if you're not and you want to go to the next level, the platform's fine. The platform can get you there. But the training they teach you is too basic for what you pay. Like, I paid £3,000 to do what I said, the testimonial program, to get the coaching course, which I haven't used yet, because I know he's going to go over the 5 basic strategies, because that's what I'm meant to be doing, but those strategies just don't work for me. And I say for me is because it's hard. You can't make good money by doing trades at a 1-to-1 because you have to be at least 51% successful. And the likelihood of you being at least 51% successful when you're first starting is very unlikely. So you need to be doing trades of a high reward to risk, like 1-to-3s, 1-to-5s, 1-to-8s, right? Which I'm just starting to figure out. Okay, aka the genie. I'll explain that in other videos when I have permission, but I'm going to call him the genie. And you need, the strategies are very basic, very basic. They do work occasionally, but then nothing's 100% at the time only way. So when they do work, you get a 1-to-1, and obviously you need to work more than often, right, for you to break even. So it's hard to expect. I can't justify paying, when you guys ask me, should I do the course? Because a couple of you guys asked me and I've just told you straight. So if you've got any questions on anything about Smartcharts, just DM me, because I've been answering your guys' questions in DM, or this is why I'm making this video. So if you guys have this question, you can just watch this and it'll be answered for you, hopefully. And obviously if you've got any more questions, just drop them in the comment box below. So I say, is Smartcharts worth getting? I say yes, the platform is mint, but the training is too expensive for what they offer. And then when you look at Greg's videos, he trades completely different to how you get taught in Smartcharts. So yes, he does some 180 phase changes, but he doesn't teach you in the Smartcharts platform, and when you pay extra for the coaching, and when you pay extra again, another 2,500, the mini trader course that I'm now on, to learn anything else. You just go over the original 5 strategies, but just more in depth, maybe with a bit more help. But they don't teach you about market structure properly. They don't teach you about what the banks do. They don't teach you about Fibonacci's. They don't teach you about divergence. They don't teach you about things that obviously you guys have seen on YouTube, which have probably got you interested in trading altogether. So they're like, oh, to learn that stuff, you need to go on the Master Trader course, which is, again, even more thousands. I don't know how much, because I ain't going to do it, so I'm not inquiring about it. So in my personal opinion, they're holding back from what they actually do. I feel like the coaches teach the basic stuff, because again, people are really beginners at this and they need to teach at a beginner level. So I get that. They need to break it down in baby steps, but they're charging too much for it from like normal people. Like I've invested 5,500 into learn to trade or whatever, but I want to, if I'm paying that money, I want to be knowing exactly what Greg's doing, when he's doing it, how he's doing it. I've learned more from trading from his YouTube video than I have through Smartcharts. Yes, I got the basic understanding and the graphs and some of the strategies through Smartcharts, which is great. But if I'm paying 5.5 grand, I want to know what the professionals are doing, when they're doing it, what they're doing it on, how they're doing it, literally everything to the minute detail. If you're paying thousands of pounds, you want the latest, up-to-date, exactly what the banks are doing, details. Obviously no one's going to really know, but obviously I don't believe that Greg is doing the T-wave. He might do, but as you can see from his YouTube video, he's got the 4 screen split up, he's got Fibonacci pivots, he's got Fibonacci retracements on there, he's got the alligator indicator on there, he's also got, you know, different time frames, which you do not learn within the Smartcharts strategies. You just go, right, when it's a phase 1, phase 2, look for this signal and then buy. Which, I understand they do dumb it down for people who really are new to it, but if that's not, if it's hard, just be like, look, this is everything you need to know. This is how the banks work it, because, you know, the banks move the prices, right? This is what you should look for. This is how you should get in. This is what I do. You know, that's what you're paying for. That's what I thought I was paying for. You're not. So, yes, the platform is mint, but the training you get, I would advise you not to pay for the extra training or the extra coaching calls. That's the truth. because unless you're really new to it and you just want to know the basics, great. Are you going to get it straight away? No. Is it going to take you months and months and months of practice? Yes. Are you going to lose a lot? Yes. Is it going to be worth it in the long run? Yes. That's the honest truth. That's why I'm still in a demo, because I'm still learning the process and it's going to take me ages. And then when I start to understand the process and I do have more consistent wins and I got a better reward to risk ratio, then I will be opening a live account. Now there is another bad point on this. I think, I could be wrong, but I believe they're going to allow you to use different brokers on the Smartcharts platform. And the reason why I say this is because on the Smartcharts platform, you've got Capital Index as a broker, and their spreads are really high. I mean, they seem clever, not clever, but okay, more legit as a broker, because, you know, they got a lot of regulations behind them, which not a lot of them do. They're built into Smartcharts, so it's a lot easier to set up, and they have a lot more stricter controls of who they let go with them. So I got rejected because, one, didn't have enough money or capital to start with, and two, I didn't have enough experience. So I get that. So they're looking out for themselves, obviously, and you in a way. But at the same time, people get into Forex because they want to make money. So that means they don't have a lot of money to begin with anyway. And if you're paying thousands for a platform and then thousands for training on top, you're not going to have many thousands left to then put into an account to where you could potentially lose the lot, right? So hopefully they'll allow other brokers soon to get involved on the platform, so people like us who don't have a lot of money can, you know, just put maybe 500 quid into an account and see what happens. I feel like they need to have that sort of mentality just to, you know, get people into the door, because asking for a minimum of like 2k is a lot for most people, because that's just a fact, you know, not all of us have loads of money. And you don't have price alerts as well. I feel that's another feature that they need to have. They need to have price alerts. Just because, one, if you're working, which 99% of us are, we're not staring at screens all day. So we need to get on with our lives, and we need to see where price is going. And then when you get a signal of where you want it to be, then you can look at the charts and be like, oh, okay, this is where I want to enter the trade. So I've been using TradingView like every other YouTuber out there, right? Just so I can use that feature. That's it. And also to check the dollar index as well, which isn't on Smartcharts. So I can see the currency strength of the dollar to see where I should buy it or sell it on the majors. So the annoying things with Smartcharts is, one, they don't have the alerts, price alerts. They don't have the dollar index on there. And they have higher spreads at the moment. The plus points is, it does all the calculations for you, which is mint. It's just open, it's clean, it's easy to read, navigate, understand. The risk management is amazing. And the journal, like, you could pay hundreds of pounds a month just to have a trading journal as like an add-on. But it's all built in, and they got good training on there as well, especially if you're new to the game. So overall, software side, great. Bad points, the training you get is overpriced for what it is, really overpriced. But that's about it. So hopefully you guys get a good understanding of what I think about Smartcharts. I love the platform. I think it's great. I'm going to continue to use it. It's just awesome. But the training courses from Learn to Trade, I don't think it's worth it. And that is it. So let me know what you guys think. I've obviously paid 5.5k. I've put 5.5k into my trading education. I'm glad I have, because I wouldn't have known what I know now. And I've met some great people like you guys have reached out to me on YouTube, and we've been working together and going through charts. Hence why, because I've learned so much from that, I'm going to be building an epic group, which we'll be launching soon, hopefully. But I hope this has helped you out. I hope it's answered some questions you may have, whether you should do it or not. I said to you guys on DMs that yes, the platform is amazing, but the courses are really expensive. So depends where you are on your journey. And if you can justify the price, do it. Great, mint, have a great time. But for me, when price is super important, I can't justify the price, but for the information I was learning. Oh, if I'm paying that price, I want to have like legit advanced stuff. Even if they say, oh, it's too hard, you're not going to get it. Tough. It's going to be hard to learn anyway. So just give me everything I need to know, and I will study my ass off, because that's just how it works. So if you've got any questions, guys, please leave in the comment box below, or just DM me, follow me on Instagram, and I'll get back to you, and you'll see all my progress through my stories on that, like you guys know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please give it a smash on the like and subscribe for more future content, and I will see you soon when I'm older and with a haircut. See you in the next one, guys.